Previously on Big Brother 6, Eric's alliance controlled the house.
Michael has to go.
Oh, we know that. Don't even worry.
So Kaser made a deal with Eric.
But if I do not put you up this week, if you get a head of household,
You are safe.
okay.
But his partner was sent packing.
By a vote of 9-1, Michael, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I feel like the game just got 10 times more difficult.
At the head of household competition, the power shifted.
Kaser, you are the new head of household.
I just delivered a crushing blow to the opposition.
I'll tell you what, this is a game now.
Howie joined forces with Kaser and Janelle.
They can talk all they want now. They can't because you hold and possess the power.
With nominations looming, Kaser made a promise to James.
I'm not gonna put you up as much as they want me to put you up.
But after questioning James about Sarah,
I believe you do have a partner here.
he suspected James could not be trusted.
You were telling me you're gonna look me straight in the eye.
I'm telling you straight to the eye that I am not with anyone in this house.
At the nomination ceremony, Kaser made a difficult decision.
I nominated James and Maggie for eviction. This is a decision I have to stand by.
Hoping to expose the pairs and shatter Eric's alliance.
It's just chaos, and I love it.
Who will win the power of veto, and will they use it to save either James or Maggie? Find out tonight on Big Brother 6.
I nominated James and Maggie for eviction. James, you are a great player. Same thing for Maggie. You two are good competitors. You're there with the best of us. And this is a decision I have to stand by. This meeting is adjourned.
I couldn't talk to Eric, which is all I wanted to do.
Right after the nomination ceremony, you would have thought that a funeral took place, that he put up James and Maggie. I think he came way out of left field with this one. I think the bubble was burst out of everybody's overall game plan.
Sorry.
Certain people came up to me and hugged me, and I felt which ones meant it.
Sorry.
Not right now, dude. Not right now. I'm telling you. Not after that conversation.
I'm not gonna put you up as much as they want me to put you up.
I know.
Nominations were exactly what I frickin' expected. Kaser set me up perfectly.
Unfortunately, James got put up on the nomination block. Kaser couldn't go wrong by putting up those two nominees. I think it was a great choice for him, bad choice for me.
I had no idea what it would feel like.
It's not the greatest.
I nominated James and Maggie essentially because I wanted to expose the pairs and break up the strong alliances in the house.
People's true colors are coming out. It's funny how we crack under pressure, and it's definitely happening.
What I'm pissed off about, believe it or not, but it should have been me.
This is just a backdoor way to get you in case we get off. What you have to understand is that if Maggie or I get off, you're going up. This is a way that you can't be saved. He knows that both of us are close to Eric. He can't get Eric due to his promise, so he's gonna get him this way.
Hang in there.
I'm hanging in there. This is
over yet.
Oh, I know. He told me yesterday I was safe. To my face, in his room, he's like, you know what? You're safe. We shook on it. I told you, he's doing this to get to you because he can't nominate you.
If I keep you safe this week, you owe me 1 week.
I can promise you that.
He's getting to the two people that are close to you.
I mean Maggie.
No, it's his perception. So I'm gonna win this veto.
Yep, that's what it comes
But
out
then
to.
again, if I win the veto, Yvette's going right up on the block.
I don't even want to think about this, dude. I can't even.
It's all right, it's on.
feels bad, though. I kind of think he should.
Oh, Maggie took it really bad. She thought she was safe. I told myself if I get HOH, I'm going to have to deliver a strong hit. I have to get ruthless. It's the only way I can survive. James is my friend. He was my friend, at least.
All right?
No.
Brother, look at me. This is a game. Remember that. Are you okay, brother?
I'm just shaken up, dude. That was one hell of a decision I had to make. That was rough, dude. That was freaking rough.
I know. Just wanted to let you know that if you ask me for the power of veto, now I haven't done well in the physical competitions for some reason, but I'm saying if you decide to choose me, I will give it everything I have and I will honor your decision.
Thanks.
Period. You have my children's names on that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay? When I was HOH, I made a deal with Kaser that if he won HOH, he would not nominate me. I am a man of my word, and I agreed not to get involved in changing any of the initial nominations. So relax, brother.
I appreciate you extending yourself.
It's a game. You'll be all right, brother. It's a game. It's a game, Case. All right?
I'll be okay, thanks.
All right, man. Because Maggie is my secret partner, it put me in a hard spot because I had to honor my deal that I made with Kaser.
Why didn't you tell me you made a deal with Kaser not to compete?
I told you that. I said that he asked me to honor his decisions, respect his decisions.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know that
That's
meant
what
you
I was
couldn't.
talking about.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Eric made an agreement with Kaser. I respect Eric for sticking to his word, and I would never judge him for doing that, whether it hurts me or not.
James is just mad, I guess. I don't know.
He was so angry.
I think he's just mad because he trusted you.
I don't want James to go. I really don't. I don't want him to go.
We'll see.
He's pissed.
Should I leave? Do you want me to leave?
Yeah, you probably should.
Don't hide.
Come in.
How are you doing up here?
Hi.
Terrible. You really want to know? Bye, Sarah. Dude.
Everybody thinks I hate you.
I think you hate me.
No, I mean, when you
Dude,
told me...
I'm so sorry,
Dude,
dude.
Kaser, it's a game. Same thing I told Howie and Janelle.
Eric came up here and he's like, hey, just, I'll help you out if you want.
His word doesn't mean... You know what's going to happen if he gets the veto tomorrow. He's taking Maggie off.
I know.
You know, I just hope I have the votes to stay here. You know, because I'm sure Eric is going to be campaigning against me.
He's already started.
I've had an alliance with Eric since day one. Kaser had told me that he's been negative campaigning against me. As far as I'm concerned, with Eric and I, it's over.
This whole house is being thrown into turmoil now. Because nobody trusts anybody. How are Howie and Janelle going to vote?
They are going to vote against you.
Because they don't like me at all, huh?
Because they feel threatened.
If you get the power of veto yourself, I wouldn't even say go for a vet. I would say drop it on Eric.
The one thing that they hated more than the vet was Eric.
That's what I wanted to catch you beforehand, because I'm like, if you want to shake things up, throw up Maggie and Eric. You know? So let me get out there and save my ass.
Don't hold it against me, dude. I still...
It's a game, Kaser. It's a game.
Ah.
My back's up against the wall. I gotta do whatever it takes, to stay in this game. And so I'm gonna turn my enemies into my friends.
I threw this idea out to Kaser. Obviously, you guys know I'm going full force for the veto tomorrow. Okay? And as much as, I plan on getting the veto, obviously.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I go home.
Right, but...
My thing is, if I get the veto and I take myself off, I don't want Yvette put up. I want
Why?
Eric put up.
You can't put Eric up. You made a deal with him.
And Eric made a deal with Michael. Eric made a
You
deal
made a deal with
Kaser.
everyone.
Eric made a deal with me.
He's been the most dirty player in this entire game. He's lied to every single person. I'm sorry, he's a liar. He's a backstabber.
Okay, so he gets in there and he tells you, you don't put me on the block, you're safe. If I get that veto, do you guys think you'd be willing to put Eric up?
Well, I would love it.
I would guarantee you my vote.
I would love it.
Because I can vote that at that point. All right, well, let me do some more thinking.
I wasn't going to be the one sitting in front of Julie talking about how I played this game with integrity and kept my word to someone who didn't keep his word to anyone. I wasn't going to be that idiot. If Eric wanted to play dirty, I was going to beat him at his own game.
Oh, they got rid of our coasters.
What?
Yep.
Son of a...
No more coaster game. I walked past the living room table where we play coaster toss. It's a little game we came up with. And the coasters were gone. Oh, wait a minute.
24, and then arrow.
And there were a couple of numbers on some new square coasters that look like the squares that are on the walls.
24.
I found a blue one that had the number 24, and it's the same tile as the blue tiles on the bedroom wall. I'm like, 24 with an arrow, counted 24 over. Sure enough, there's a blue tile, pull it off of the wall. We've got a flashlight and a little clue.
Guys, come here! Get everybody!
The flashlight was weird. It shined blue, and it was like a little Inspector Gadget kind of a flashlight.
Shine your light in here. What does that mean?
Turn the lights off, turn the lights off, turn the lights off.
Turn the lights off!
Turn the lights
Turn
off.
the lights off!
What's it say?
Do it.
Do it.
No, shine your light.
Shine it, the thing.
To find the clue in the house, use this light and the hidden words will shine bright.
Okay, so go everywhere.
We were like trying to shine it everywhere.
Wait, what's the green here?
Nope. So we went all around the house.
Gumball machine.
Yeah, but you won't be able to see it. The only other light that you can shut off is the HOH.
For us.
What wall? That wall?
Bathroom.
How about the kitchen?
Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here! Quick, 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 quick! It's on the fish tank! It's on the fish tank! Fish tank!
I know from experience when a black light pen is used that you can kind of read on the wall if you look at it at a certain angle without having to use the light. And sure enough, I see writing across the top of the fish tank.
Don't touch it.
The first digit to the gold safe on the right is the number of C's that are in plain sight.
Okay, so go to the map. That's the map. Go to the map. Read the amount of C's that we can see.
When we saw the number of C's in plain sight, everybody started running to the gold room, counting the C's in the map.
You're not going ocean, it's sea.
5 C's? Is that what you're saying?
No, 6, Caspian Sea. That's 6. 7, 10, 11. 11, try 11.
11,
12.
24.
12.
There's 12 C's?
Some people think it's 1 C, and then some people think it's 4 C's.
I think we had 12 visible C's on the map.
We counted the C's on the map, and there were 4. We're smart people.
Did we get a second clue?
No. We need more clues.
Okay.
We hit a brick wall, so there has to be more clues. There just has to be.
We have the first number for the safes, and we're waiting for more.
You think that's all the clues for today? What's your opinion of everybody in the house?
They're followers and liars. That's pretty much what I think.
What I don't understand is that people were saying you and Ashlea were together.
Maggie and Eric.
Maggie and Eric were together. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Do you know James?
What do you mean?
Like, have you met him before?
Met James before? No.
No.
Why?
Just wondering.
Did he say that?
No.
Oh.
Just wondering.
Oh.
When Janelle first asked me if James and I were together, I did lie to her, pretty much because I hadn't talked to James yet.
They still don't trust us. If we come out with them and say, obviously, we want to be honest with you guys because we want to be honest with you guys. We don't need to tell you. Okay, I tell Janelle. I think we should tell her right now. Go grab her.
Sarah actually changed my mind. It's either win or go home. So if I had to put it all on the line. So I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna tell him.
Let's go up to your room.
We want to be honest with you guys. James is my boyfriend. Oh, he is. Oh. You cannot say anything though, okay?
Sarah's my girlfriend.
I knew it.
So, of course you knew it. You know, so.
Kaser was convinced that her and I knew each other, and he was always gonna have that in the back of his mind, that I was lying to him. So I came out to Kaser today, and I felt that if I'm gonna go into this, that I need to be 100% straight with him.
I knew she was either your sister or you guys were already going out beforehand.
Are you like together? Like do you guys live together? Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
I never suspected that they were dating. I mean, I was really shocked.
And he's been my world the last few months.
It's such a relief to finally be able to talk to people about my boyfriend.
Everything I've ever have said is true. I'm from Chicago. When I moved to Atlanta, I met James.
Janelle and I have lost our partners, but now we're working as a group. So that leaves us Rachel and Howie, and you two.
Best numbers.
When he finally came out about him and Sarah, I definitely gained more trust for James. I realized at that point the alliance I'd been working for was going to come together.
I gave my word to Eric, but he's not playing clean, and I'm willing to take
Eric hasn't kept his word to anybody.
Exactly.
I really would just want to give him his hat back and be like, your word means to me, man.
So I'm willing to take him out to make us the final six. I wanted this to happen exactly the way I planned. If we get veto, you're out, and we vote for Eric.
The plan was, if I win, take myself off, and we put Eric right in my seat.
I'm giving you my word right now. I did almost hang you out to dry, but I don't want you to go.
Once I got James and Sarah on board, I knew that I had to bring on Rachel and Howie.
Hey guys.
Hey. There's a lot going on. I've been putting pieces together, and I knew from the get-go exactly what was going on in this house. I know all the partners. I know who's planning what and who's doing what. And I'm putting myself out there right now. I know you and Howie are together. Mike and I were together. I lost Mike. Janelle lost Ashlea. I didn't know if I can trust James because he wouldn't commit to him knowing Sarah. That's his girlfriend.
Sure it's not his sister?
It's his girlfriend.
Really?
They've been dating for like 2 or 3 months.
Really?
Woo, well, King Kaser has called us out. He knew Howie and I were together, as well as Sarah and James.
What's gonna happen is this. It's gonna be you and Howie, me and Janelle, James and Sarah. Final 6. May the best couple win.
We have an agreement with all of them.
Yes. This is the deal. We're gonna fight like hell tomorrow to get James off.
If we get him off, who do you put up? And then who goes?
If I get him off, Eric goes.
Okay.
I'm putting Eric up. We have 5 votes. We take him out. They're all sitting ducks.
We have to get James off so he can put Eric up. Then the 6 of us are in it together.
But the point is we need to get James off.
If we don't get him off, will we have the votes to say him?
I don't think so. I wasn't going to put you in this compromising position until I knew I can protect you.
Good man. Smart guy.
I still have to talk to Howie, but I wanted to talk to you first.
I'm about to execute what I've been planning for the last 2.5 weeks. The last step was I brought in Howie into the HOH, and I brought him up to date.
Howie, I just spoke to Rachel, right? And we're pretty much all on the same page. I knew all along that you and Rachel know each other. We already got it out of the way.
I'm not stupid.
So here's the deal. The reason I put James up is because he wouldn't come clean about him and Sarah. he finally did.
It's her boyfriend.
James is her boyfriend?
Yes.
That's her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought it was his sister.
So, the final step is to try to get that power of veto. And we're gonna veto James off. That'll give us 5 votes to take out Eric.
Kay's like, well, what do you think about bringing James back to the good side of the Force? You know, saving him from the dark side. Good but bad because, you know, I thought I was going to get maybe some sleeping time or some massage time with Sarah, if you know what I mean. And now that her boyfriend's here, I guess that's kind of out of the question.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna steamroll through this house. The final 6 is gonna be you and Rachel, me and Janelle, and James and Sarah. We're gonna play this game clean. May the best man win.
I like that.
What do you think?
Sound good?
100%.
That's it. That was the final plan.
It's a game now. Let's go win it. You guys are my alliance now. I don't give a damn about anybody else in this place.
You got the Jedi Council going full throttle against the Sith Lords right now.
Okay. I gave myself all day yesterday not to talk to you
Okay.
so that I could think a lot,
Okay.
you know? I want you to know I was really hurt yesterday.
I can tell. Obviously, my target is not you. Okay. I want James out of here. We have enough people from our side that want him out too.
I did deceive her. I was put in a position where I had to, you know, put my poker face on. I'm in a position where I have to make sure everything goes correctly. I can't give away what I'm about to do.
But do you think if that was the plan, you could have told me that?
At the time, I didn't think it was necessary because I didn't feel like you were in danger.
You telling me that everyone wants James out, I feel like if that was the case, you would have told me beforehand. I don't believe in pawns, yet I'm being told that maybe I am one. You know what I mean? I'm not safe when I'm up on that block. Well, what happens if James wins the power of veto today? He's gonna take himself off.
Well, that's why we're all fighting for it, to make sure that doesn't happen. It's 1 against 5.
Do you understand the situation that this puts me in?
Kaser is very shady, so I do not trust him as far as I can throw him.
Maggie, whatever happens in this game, I don't want you to take it personally. It's nothing personal. I have nothing against you.
Okay. Well, I have to go get ready to save myself.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm not gonna wish you good luck because I really don't want you to win. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Here.
It's okay. Okay, guys, gather around for the veto competition. Nominees, please join me up here, please. Only 6 will participate in this competition. The head of household, me, and the 2 nominees, and 3 other players of our choosing. As HOH, I will pick first, and I will pick Howie.
My strategy for picking a partner in this video game is obviously trust. And obviously I know Howie's agenda is in line with my agenda.
I choose Yvette.
I picked Yvette to compete with me because Eric made an agreement with Kaser that he would not participate. And I will never ask Eric to go against his word.
I choose Janelle. I had to pick Janelle because this house hates Janelle. And I figured you're gonna turn on me, I'm gonna use your worst nightmare against you.
James picks Janelle. I think I crapped my pants. Screw the game. I wanted to go over there and beat James up. I was probably more in shock today than my mother was when she found out that I liked girls.
As soon as he chose Janelle, I had a pretty bad feeling at that point.
I don't play chess.
Come on, guys.
I'm sure it's
Come
gonna
on.
be easy enough for everybody.
We walk outside and it's a giant chess set. Not only do I play chess, but much of my moves and strategy in this house has been fashioned after chess moves.
I saw the second coming of Christ when I walked out in that backyard. Chess There's no one that can beat me in this house.
I was chess champion of my city. Game on.
I can't even beat Sarah at checkers, so I'm already a mess. What do I look like, Bobby Fischer?
It's time to play Knight Moves. Everyone will choose a square on the board to start on. You will then take turns moving like a knight in chess. Knights move in an L-shaped path. They can move 2 squares straight, then 1 square to the side, or 1 square straight, then 2 to the side. You will have 30 seconds to make each move. Each time a house guest makes a move, the square they land on will be removed from the board. That square then becomes out of play for the rest of the game. When a house guest can't find a square to move to, they are out of the game. Choose your moves like a grandmaster, and the veto could be yours. Let's get this game started. Yvette, you're going to be the first person to make a move.
The first position that we went on the board was to secure our spot on the board. Yvette is a complete moron. She should have went right in the middle of the board. That would be the most obvious.
Next is James.
It's my first square.
I'll set myself up blocking off one of her moves.
Okay, next is Kaser. You can pick your first square.
My strategy, one, is to make sure that I have the maximum amount of spaces available to me. And 2, I want to strategically place myself around Yvette.
Howie, you are next. Janelle, you are next.
Everyone's strategy was pretty much the same thing. Get Yvette and Maggie out so they don't win the power veto, so one of us can win it and free James off the block. So Eric goes up.
And last but not least, Maggie.
I don't like to lose, especially knowing that I am on the line. I wanted the power of veto more than anything.
Yvette, if you can make your move. James, you're next. You have 30 seconds to make your move. Mr. Kaser, you are next.
Knight on the chessboard moves in an L shape in any direction, and you can move over people. Now, the point of the game is not to get stuck without a move. The winner is determined when every other person on the board is left with no moves.
Janelle, it is your turn. Maggie, you are next.
Success with chess is anticipating your partner's next 2 moves. So they can move to 1 where they think they're safe, but after that, it's over because they have no more options.
Okay.
I think I'm checkmate.
Make your final move, if you have one.
These piranhas come after me, corner me, think 2 steps ahead of me, and I'm out.
I don't think I have one.
Okay. Yvette, you are eliminated from the game.
You know, I wasn't surprised Yvette was the first to go. Much like her game in the house, she uses very little tact, very little strategy.
You could clearly see during the game that they were trying to box in Maggie, and I knew that this was just getting worse and worse.
James, you're next.
And as the game went on, I started to realize people were limiting my plays, and that on the chessboard was when I discovered what was going on.
Kaser, you're next. You have 30 seconds to make your move. Janelle, you're next.
I wanted to guarantee that Maggie didn't have any moves left when I was moving up into my positions that I wanted.
Maggie, you're next. You have 30 seconds to make your move.
I absolutely was mortified. I wanted to go home. I went Oh my gosh. The game has taken a drastic turn.
You have 5 seconds.
Her breathing was changing. She was sweating hard, you know. She knew she was toast.
I declare that I cannot make a move.
Okay, Maggie, you are now eliminated from the game.
When I saw Maggie out, I said, done deal.
James.
When the dangerous pieces were removed from the game, being Yvette and Maggie, pressure was off. I mean, basically, we could have celebrated right there.
I'm out of moves.
Okay, Janelle, you're eliminated from the game.
I was still trying to play it off like I had been defeated and that I was so pissed when I wanted James to win it, you know?
Kaser, you're next. You have 30 seconds to make your move.
Seems like I'm out of moves.
I was trying to throw the game. I'm probably one of the best chess players in this house, and I just wanted to look over and watch them squirm a little bit.
Kaser doesn't know how to throw a game, and it was clearly obvious that James was going to win.
Howie, you're next. You have 30 seconds to make your move.
Howie was a part of what I'm calling the evil empire. He was in on the fix the whole time.
I think that's it, April.
Okay, Howie, you're eliminated from the game, and James, you are the winner of the Golden Power of Veto.
It gives me the chills because things are working out perfectly, and I'm so excited. I can't even tell you.
When James won, that was a horrible feeling.
Nice job, guys.
Everybody did good.
The house knew at that moment that they tried to screw over the wrong person. Eric picked his battles and he chose the wrong one.
Nice job, guys. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome.
Oh no. Things are probably gonna get ugly now. James gets that veto and all hell breaks loose.
That first position is the worst position. There's 6 plays right after you. You know what I mean?
I need to talk to you.
Maggie wanted to talk to me, so she's like, let's talk all the way in the corner away from everybody.
I truly believe you that it's not personal.
It's not.
But you know the game just got really nasty.
I'm not naive. I know exactly what's going on.
I know you do.
You guys tried to pin me against the corner the first couple of weeks. I'm the
Everyone
outcast. Everyone did. I told myself, I get HOH, I'm gonna flip this thing upside down. That's what I did. It's the only way to get respect around here.
Or make people not like you even more, though.
I don't dislike anybody. I'm just playing the game now.
Yeah.
And I
I
want you.
don't blame you for that.
I just
I
want.
just didn't think I was going to be the target of your game this early on.
You're not the target. You were the bait.
So you sealed my fate.
No. I sealed your partner's fate. I caught the bigger fish.
I think what I said to her shocked her. She turned pale and she was about to throw up.
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
I learned about Kaser that he was willing to do things that I wasn't willing to do to win this game. Kaser has to deal with his own decisions.
Not everything's as it seems.
All you gotta do is all 5 of you
I
guys
think Kaser
surround
dumped it.
Huh?
I think Kaser dumped it.
So do I.
He tanked it. So they have an ulterior plan. Kaser, you got a minute? Can I talk to you? I want you to look me straight in and tell me that you didn't tank that.
I can't do that.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so
What?
so just look me
performance?
straight in the eye and tell me that you plan on putting me up.
I'm just tired of losing this. I'm gonna win some one of these days. I'm a shot.
Expect it.
Okay.
I was absolutely shocked.
Thanks,
I mean, you did great.
Hey,
Thanks for keeping the deal. Appreciate that. You swore your life on it, right? I don't think that's in the Koran anywhere, but we'll go with it.
You're a dirty player.
The reason I did this was because I felt that he was playing nasty, and the second that he had, to come after me or to deceive anyone else and hurt anyone else, that he would. I never swore on the Quran.
He swore on his life that I was safe. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I'm going up.
That's
And
not
this is
getting
an ulterior
nasty.
plan. And you can take that union hat off too. Thank you.
You guys, that's not
But nice
getting
plan
nasty.
though. I give you credit, brother.
You were gonna get it back when you lied to me about, oh, I owe you one when I got the veto for you.
Really?
I helped Eric get Michael out of the house. My decision is not to use the power of veto. And now Eric was trying to get me out of the house.
Wait,
Don't get upset now, Eric.
No.
Don't get upset
I'm
now.
not upset.
Eric,
How about that? How
you
about
gotta
saying
be a
that
good
Maggie's
sport
evil?
about this.
Come on.
You wanna be
But
a
nice
good sport
plan.
about
I
this.
give you credit for trumping me.
Exactly. You told me in that room, you're like, if you ever backstab me, you're dead.
Right.
You backstab me, so it's shoes on the other foot. It's all part of the game, baby.
No, that's right. Hey, I'm not upset.
He put himself in this position, and I was gonna make him hold himself accountable because he would not be here if he didn't try to stab me in the back. Plain and simple.
I don't remember reading the Koran anyway when you swear your life on something.
religion out of this.
Oh, really? Why? He's the one that brings it in all the time, but now when it comes into the game, now you can't.
That's his fault, not
he can.
yours.
Okay.
Be the bigger person.
He's
Be the
got
bigger person.
he's got to live with himself.
Be the bigger person, Eric.
No, I said my piece. It's over. And Sarah, don't think I don't know you with James either. Don't think for a minute. And
Eric,
I'm just saying, don't think for a minute.
Cappy started to let out everybody's secrets. Eric, stop freaking out. Just relax.
You need a hug.
No, I told you one of these days, someone on this team is going to need my veto. It's not fighting. There was no fighting there.
It was
People
yelling.
got upset.
Yelling
Why
is
does
a
it have
fight.
to get so nasty like that?
He owed me one because of that veto. The
And
only
when did it
one,
change?
the
And when
only,
did it change?
these people were the only ones willing to save me.
Myself, Sarah, Howie, Rachel, Janelle, and Kaiser are gonna stay together. We wanna be the final 6 people.
I'm telling you that those are the same people that told you that I wanted to nominate you. I never mentioned your name, and I don't think that she mentioned your name, and I
You
don't
guys,
think
that stuff doesn't matter. Because the fact was that I was going home this week.
All these weak people who stood by Eric, I don't wanna sound arrogant, but they really picked the wrong person to screw with.
I'm honestly so hurt.
Pretty much guaranteed that I'm going up on the block. Everybody needs to keep their game face on.
Yvette,
Guys.
you're not on the block. How you choose to play is the only thing you can control in this household.
Yvette, it was a bad beat.
Are you serious? Kaser needed to go that first week, and that didn't happen.
Kaser, you are safe. Ashlea, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
How stupid were we? We got rid of Ashlea because she was annoying.
Come on, Yvette. Lighten up a little bit, please.
You guys, really?
I know, Yvette, but you can't take this game too personal.
You guys have no idea how destroyed I am. This has really changed this house. I feel if Eric's gone at the end of this week, that my base is gone. I feel that I become the easy target for everybody to get out of this game because I was so connected to him.
There is no reason for me to not use this veto. If I don't use this veto, I go home. But if Kaser doesn't put up Eric, then, oh, it's gonna be nuts because there's nothing 100%. Somebody could have pissed Kaser off the last moment and they could be playing me. Time for the veto ceremony. Everyone to the living room, please.
It's just really sad that James would sell Eric out to stay in this game. I am just hoping that Kaser will see the light.
Unless Kaser wants to keep mixing up things, I'm gonna go on the block with Maggie. But you never know with Kaser. I don't know where he's coming from. I mean, the guy swore in his life that I was safe, and then I was told to expect to be put up. So anything's possible in this game.
Kaser has proven that he has turned this house upside down. Can he do it again? Absolutely.
Welcome everybody to the veto meeting. As everyone knows, Maggie and I have been nominated for eviction. Last week I was up here and I had this, and it was supposedly to save the house, and this week I have it and it's to save my butt. So obviously I am choosing to use the veto nomination on myself. Kaser, since I vetoed one of the nominations and you're the head of household, you have to make another nomination.
As you guys all know, the last few days have been pretty hectic. They've been pretty crazy. Some of you may feel that some of my decisions have been questionable, but I feel that they are justified. And with that said, I'm gonna have to nominate Eric.
Kaser's made his nomination and the veto meeting is adjourned.
To see Eric in the nomination chair felt beautiful. He tried to screw me and it backfired on him.
He is upset. He does look defeated, as does Maggie. They really thought they were flying high and that they were untouchable. I took that power away.
I don't want to play this game without Eric. If he leaves versus me, it will be the worst thing I could ever imagine.
If Eric goes home, I'll be absolutely crushed. What do you do when your best friend's being taken out of this house?
I wasn't the first two to go, and I might not be the third. And I'm sticking to my guns. They better be careful, because you know what they say about payback.
Who will be evicted next, Eric or Maggie? And who will become the new head of household? Find out live Thursday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother 6.